Hello guys and welcome to a new video, and today I'm just going to be doing a quick sort of, I guess you could say an overview or like a little bit of a retrospective of Birmingham Film and Collectormania sort of Comic Con thing. For those of you who don't know, yesterday I went to Birmingham to the NEC and met up with the Hermits and we just had a really good time there and saw a few actors, celebrities, that kind of thing. Got their autographs, got a few pictures, got a few bits of merchandise, and it was a really good day. And if you ever get a chance to go to one of these, then I highly recommend that you go, because to be honest, they'll probably be one of the best days of your life. And yesterday was certainly one of those days where the memories will probably stay with me forever, as cheesy as that sounds. But yes, I'm going to go through the first sort of things we got, and then, because what happened was, we sort of got the autographs first, and then we got our photos, and then after that we just sort of pretty much walked around Comic Con for hours and hours, just looking at the stalls and buying various bits and bobs, really. The first actor I met, if you don't follow me on Facebook, you'll probably know by now. Well, if you do follow me on Facebook, you'll know who I met. But for those who have just subscribed to my channel, I met John Barrowman. So yeah, it's quite a thing is about this photo. He looks more excited than I do, because he was basically just hugging everyone as they went by, and he's a really great guy. And if you ever get a chance to meet John Barrowman, I highly recommend that you take that chance to meet him, because he is one of the best, probably the best person I have ever met at a convention, really. He's just so full of energy, and he's just really happy to be around everyone. He's just a really great guy, and I was sort of quite sad when I sort of left the place, because I thought I'm probably never going to meet him again. And just a really great guy. So yeah, that's my photo with John Barrowman. And then I also got his autograph as well, because basically I saved up loads of money for this. Just went to work, tried to get in more hours, and I was just working non-stop, really, so I could save up money for this. And then we've got his autograph as well, which I'm really pleased with. I've also got Gareth David Lloyd, his autograph from a few years ago, so that will go nicely with that, because obviously he plays Yanto. So yeah, that cost me quite a bit, but it was really worth it, and I'm so happy that I've finally had a chance to meet him, because he doesn't really do conventions in England that much, I don't think. Mostly in the US, because that's where he lives, really. And then we got Kai Owen as well. I didn't get a photo shoot with Kai Owen, but I did get just a normal selfie with him. So yeah, that's cool. It says, to Harry, I think it says, all the best, Kai Owen. So yeah, that's really nice. And so I met 3 members of the Tortured team, which is pretty cool. I also picked up some Doctor Who books as well, Target books. We've got the Target novelisation of Ghostlight, which is something that I've wanted for quite a while, because obviously it does expand on the story apparently a little bit more, because Ghostlight is quite convoluted, and I'm looking forward to reading this, actually, because not many people like Ghostlight, and I'm one of those people that think it's a pretty decent story, and it's one of my favourites, actually. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. Apparently the guy said to me the book is quite rare, but this cost me about £8, so it wasn't too bad. But I don't think it's that rare. That's what he said. So I'm really happy with that. That's pretty cool. Then I got my first 2 ever Target hardbacks, because obviously these are quite rare, and one of them's ex-library and one of them isn't. And the first one I got was The Deadly Assassin, and I think this is the ex-library hardback. Yeah, it is. And this cost me about, I'm not sure how much it cost me. don't know. I think this one cost me £6 because obviously it is ex-library. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I don't mind the fact that it's ex-library, and it was £6. So I thought, yeah, it'd be a nice addition to add to my collection. And then the one that isn't ex-library is probably one of the rarest Doctor Who books I own, and it is Doctor Who and the Auton Invasion, which of course is the target book for Spearhead from Space. And I think I've seen this go on eBay for about £90, and that was a bid. So yeah, I think the weird thing about this is it's got this, and it says withdrawn from sale. Now, I'm not entirely sure exactly what that means, but yeah, it's got nice little pictures inside as well, if I can find it. Where is it? It's quite dirty as well. But yeah, it's got nice pictures and stuff. So yeah, really happy with that. A few Target hardbacks, as you can see, it's not in the best condition, but you know, I got this for about 15. No, actually, I think I got this one for 15 and this one for about £6. So you know, really nice. Yeah, like I said, not in the best condition really, but yeah, it was nice to have some Target hardbacks in my collection. So yeah, and then a sort of few miscellaneous items, not Doctor Who related, because as some of you may know, I'm a big fan of the Walking Dead, and so I picked up the first ever Walking Dead comic book issue for about £7, which is really nice. And yeah, I'll probably keep that on display somewhere. And yeah, that's really cool. That is. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that's the Walking Dead issue, first ever issue. And then I got a picture of Morgan from The Walking Dead, because he's my favourite character, and I really like that picture, so I'll probably stick that somewhere. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. That only cost me a couple of quid, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm really happy with that. And then finally, I got my first ever Funko Pop. Now, I wasn't sure whether to get one of these or not, because sometimes a part of me just thinks they look really bad, and then there are some good ones, but I've been unsure whether or not to spend £15 on a little figure. But I decided to get my first one, and it is of Scott Pilgrim, which is pretty cool, because Scott Pilgrim versus the World is one of my favourite movies, and yeah, I really like the detail of this. They didn't. I think this was the only Scott Pilgrim they had in Comic Con, because we were just sort of looking around for ages trying to find one, and yeah, this is like the only one they had, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I don't know what Funko Pop will get next, because obviously they're quite expensive. It probably won't be for a while until I get another one, but yeah, really happy with it. I've kept the box and I've just put it in a cupboard, but yeah, really happy with that. And so yeah, thank you very much for watching this sort of Comic Con sort of overview. I didn't take many pictures because I was just sort of focusing on, you know, absorbing it all in. The fellow Hoodix, and they've recorded it all, so they'll be doing vlogs and stuff, and yeah, I'll be in that as well. So yes, thank you very much for watching this video, and yeah, I shall see you next time for probably my reaction to the latest Doctor Who episode, which I still need to watch. So yes, thank you for watching, and goodbye.